Video too close for comfort if you're interested in tornadoes.
Twister to launch, but an attorney says those charges don't add up.
Turn into a nice, beautiful, tranquil weekend here in Kansas City. But despite the tranquil weather that we've got out there, we're going to talk about tornadoes quite a bit now over the next about 6 or 7 minutes. I'm also going to give you a website. So if you want to go ahead and grab a piece of paper and a pencil, when I give you this website, you'll be very impressed by what you see. You could also check in with our weather blog at WDAF-TV4.com for more information about what we're going to be talking about in just a little while. Let's first of all talk about our weather, which has been beautiful over the last several days. 57 your overnight low temperature for tonight with clear skies. For tomorrow, skies will be mostly sunny. Your high temperature in the afternoon up to about 82 degrees. A little water cooler weather for you as we swing towards the holiday weekend. It's a week away. Let's talk tornadoes. The month of May is typically the most active in terms of severe weather around the country and hence tornado formation. As a matter of fact, during the average month of May, we should have close to about 180 tornadoes nationwide. But if anything, the last several years have not been average at all, way above average, including May of 2003. We all remember that month, don't we? With a record number of tornadoes for the month of May and for any month in a calendar year at 543. Last year, nothing to sneeze about. 509 tornadoes nationwide. Look at this May. Very, very few tornadoes. Only about maybe 20% of what we've seen over the past several years. Nobody complaining. Looks like our tranquil severe weather season will go on, at least I think for the next 5 days, probably for the remainder of this month. Just don't see too many big weather systems that are going to mess things up over the next 5 to 7 days. Our threat of severe weather for the entire week, virtually none. We'll keep an eye on a weather system on Wednesday. May give us a few passing showers or thunder showers. Not expecting severe weather at this point. Out there now, temperature is very comfortable, somewhere between about 75 and 80. The winds have really dropped off. The air is very dry, so we're setting the stage for a nice, comfortable start on your Monday morning. Might even see a little patchy fog, a little haze like what we saw earlier this morning. Satellite picture is very quiet now around the two-state area. Last night at about this time, we were watching some thunderstorms in Kansas, some thunderstorms out towards Chillicothe and Carrollton and points eastward. Well, eventually up in north central Missouri last night, a big thunderstorm cluster developed and moved on down towards Moberly. So some areas up towards north central and northeastern Missouri picked up between 2 and 5 inches of rain last night. Today, nothing. And around the two-state area now we're looking very quiet. Just a few little stragglers down across northwestern Arkansas associated with some of that cooler air, if you will, that moved into the two-state area earlier today. Our weather looking fine for the next several days. High pressure in control. Could be some thunderstorms well down to the southwest of Kansas City. This high will give us dry air today. Well, it did today, and it will continue to do so tomorrow into Tuesday as well. Eventually, we'll watch this little front off to our west. That could be our next chance of thunderstorms on Wednesday. Don't have to worry about that for tonight. Down to 57 degrees. Your high temperature for tomorrow up to 82. Should be a beautiful day. Here's your long ranger. If anything, the weather gets better and better. Here's your rain chance on Wednesday, followed by some cooler weather towards the holiday weekend. As you know, over the last couple of months, we've talked a lot about how valuable tornado chasers are over the years, but one in particular is showing researchers an up-close view of nature's most violent windstorms. For many, tornadoes are something to be feared. Most will do just about anything to stay as far away as possible from a twister that can generate winds of over 300 miles per hour. Storm chasers, though, are a different breed. Tim Samaras from Denver combines his love for chasing with his day job as an electrical engineer. He is helping researchers learn more about these violent storms. His fascination, as with most, started out at a very young age.
And actually got started with the Wizard of Oz. That fantastic tornadoes they had, it was in black and white. It's a 1939 MGM classic. It was just a fantastic tornado.
From those beginnings to now, where his mission is to not only find tornadoes, but to place weather probes that he designed and a camera probe in the path of the twister so that they could get measurements of the air pressure change and video of the tornado as it moves over the probe itself. I'll show you that amazing video in just a little while. Now, you might be thinking, well, if you put something in the path of a tornado, won't it get blown away with everything else?
Well, that was certainly the trick. We came up with the shape of a conical pyramid at a very precise angle. As the winds increased over the surface of this thing, the winds actually exert a vertical force and pushes the probe into the soil.
The information from those probes are providing details about what's going on in the bottom 30 or so feet of the tornado, details which previously had been a mystery.
The winds are much stronger near the surface than they thought. We did some analysis on some of the video we captured on June 11th, and we found a maple leaf going close to 100 miles an hour, only 14 inches above the surface.
The trick and dangerous part is to place the probe in front of the tornado, often with only seconds to spare. Last year, up in Iowa, a tornado moved within 40 yards of his camera probe. What does a tornado look like from that close? Take a look. If you want to learn more about tornadoes, you could watch Inside the Tornado on the National Geographic Channel this coming Wednesday night at 6 p.m. Joe Loria, Fox 4 News, Kansas City. Yes. Tim was visiting with our local chapter of the AMS last month, and that's when I got a chance to interview him. He showed us some other video as well. And if you want to see something even more amazing than that, with literally 10 feet of the tornado from here to that side of the desk, check out NGM, Nancy Grace Mary, ngm.com, and you'll click on a little subsection called View from Inside the Tornado. It is utterly amazing.
And someone runs in there and puts the thing down.
You put the probe down. He had 82 seconds, he calculated, between the time he put the probe down and the time the tornado went within 100 feet of that.
It was
particular
scary
probe.
just seeing that. I mean,
it's really amazing what he's doing. 6 cameras within that probe, and he's got different views of what's going on right around it.
You need a little guy in there to
Thank you, Joe. And pay that little guy.